Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tammy coming to you live from my office. And today I was compelled to go live um, for a couple of reasons. So do me a favor. The reason I want to talk to you about today is like some scammers. And I want to talk to you about being a better person. We have, it is already November, y'all. And this year has literally blinked and it has been gone. But we are rolling into my most favorite time of the year, my very most favorite time of the year, which is Thanksgiving. Uh, that was always mom's most favorite holiday. It was, she used to say, it's not about presents, it's just about getting together with family and being grateful for one another. The only reason for Thanksgiving was to give thanks and to be grateful and to, to count your blessings. And that is why it is my favorite time. It is always, I don't remember it not being my favorite time. Like, I just remember I absolutely adore Thanksgiving, and it's just that time of year for me. And if you are following me in any of my private groups, like if you're in the Party with Tammy or the Party Spot, you're going to see that this month we are doing 30-day gratitude challenge. I'll probably drop it in here as well because I feel like gratitude is the quickest way to raise your vibration. And holy shit, we need that vibration raised right now, right? This world, y'all, has gone to, as my nanny would say, this is what my nanny would say back when I was a teenager and I thought that everything was fine and she thought the world was crazy. She would say the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Anybody ever heard that saying besides me, like the hell in a handbasket? She used to always tell me that. This world's gone to hell in a handbasket. And I'm like, it's fun. Everything's fun. And here's the thing. The world feels like it has gone to hell in a handbasket. Can I get a hallelujah, amen, right? Say hi as you jump on here. It's more fun with friends. We're talking today about being a good person. It is November. I won't even wear my right shirt today, right? In kindness, we trust. So yesterday morning, I'll tell you the two stories about my scammer. So yesterday morning, I'm laying in bed. There I am laying in bed. And I get this like private message from someone. Now, I own businesses, so I have to respond to private messages from people that I do not know. And they said, good morning, Kelly. The message was, what would you do if you had $3,000 deposited into your Cash App today? So number one, $3,000 just doesn't appear in your Cash App, y'all. So people are sending you that message, and I keep seeing these things, right? Like, I'm blessing 3 people with $500. I'm letting y'all know that is some bullshit. Okay, it is BS. It is a scam. Stop responding to that. Stop commenting on that. Stop playing along. Okay, just being honest with you. And like I was just saying, Thanksgiving is my most favorite time of the year. It is my most favorite time of the year because it is about being grateful, blessed, and giving back and doing for others. So I responded with her because I'm like, I'm gonna see what this is. I'm gonna play along and I'm gonna have a come to Jesus with this woman, right? I'm gonna slow play this because I'm like, we gotta stop just like ignoring these people and like telling them stop being garbage humans. So she said, I said, I would use that money to be able to host a free Thanksgiving for people who don't have any place to eat or to pay forward for holiday stuff. Because if someone blessed me with 3,000 random dollars right now, the first thing I would do is I would go make sure people had food for Thanksgiving. Because again, my mom's most favorite holiday, right? She loved it. We used to own restaurants on Thanksgiving. We didn't like regular do Thanksgiving. We opened up the restaurant and we offered free meal to anybody who didn't have a place to go for Thanksgiving or didn't have the means to feed themselves and their family. Okay, so we opened that up, and my mom was very big on being able to give back. The years we had a restaurant and we were successful, my mom said, we are going to, Thanksgiving is my most favorite holiday. We are going to give back. We are going to make sure that everyone has a warm meal in their belly. And that is probably one of the things that I am so. You ever heard of a blessing and a curse? Anybody ever have one of those things, a blessing and a curse? So I would probably go broke feeding other people just because I love to watch people take the first bite of something I make and go, oh my gosh, it's so good. So it's a blessing and a curse. Like, I love to feed people, but I also do it for free. Like, it's not about like, I know exchange of energies, but to me, I love to feed people. So I get it, right? So this person's asking me, what would you do with $3,000 in your Cash App? I was like, I would do these things. send me your Cash App tag. And that's exactly how I know I read that into it. That was rude. I'm sorry. Send me your Cash App tag, right? Send me your Cash App tag. I was like, this is a scam, right? She's like, no, it's not. I don't scam all my life. I was like, this is a scam. No, but you don't have 3,000. Why? Answer me this. Let me find the message exactly what I said to her, because I got another one today. So I'm hold tight, because we're talking about not being a garbage human, right? And being thankful and blessed. But I'm also telling y'all, stop doing this stuff. Like all that stuff about like, what time was your firstborn born? All that stuff, y'all. These internet scammers are no joke. This is their job. So they spend all day trying to collect your information to be able to scam you out of some money. So it went back and forth. I was like, so you're just gonna, she was, give me bet, like give me your Cash App tab bet. No money back to me, nothing, right? So I send her my, because people post their Cash App tags. I did a little research. I'm like, can anybody rob me from just having my Cash App tag? They're like, no. The internet's like, no, you're safe. Just like, because people put it out there on the internet. I was making sure that I wasn't going to be a dum-dum, right? So I was like, here you go. Put that $3,000 in there. It's like, once you get it, all the things. So then she's like, okay. So she sent me this. She says, this you? I was like, it's me. And she says, okay, I'm going to need you. And I was like, to do what? There should be nothing that I have to do. If you were going to send me $3,000 to be nice, that should be it. Send me my $3,000. I'll cash it out and be all about my way. Well, you're going to have to send me $100 to get it. I'm like, well, just send me $2,900 then. Just send me $2,900. If you need $100 back, why are you giving away $3,000? If you need $100, why are you giving away $3,000? This don't make no sense. I'm not a scam. This is not lie. I'm like, first of all, this is not even the person this is a scam account. So they do a messenger call that I can't hear, but I can see the person, like, it's like they stole this person's messenger, like a little like call, and it popped in with the video. I could tell it was all fake, y'all. I've been around for a minute. So I went back and forth and I was like, I don't need it. You don't need $3,000. I'm like, no, you need it more than I do it. I said, and the fact that you're doing this right here, not just doing it, period, makes you a garbage person. Doing it, period, makes you a garbage person. But doing it this time of year makes you even more of a garbage person. You are going to scam somebody out of 100. It could be a single mom who wants to buy their kids Christmas. It could be someone who's looking to, this is their grocery money. They're like, I could get a $3,000 for $100. It's worth the risk. You are a garbage. Stop doing this. Stop it. I'm like, stop doing it for the love of all that's holy. Please, 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 please stop doing this, right? Stop trying to scam people out of money. I'm not a scam all my life. And I was like, I pulled the article up from the Cash App site because I reported the account to everybody. I'm just trying to find it from yesterday so I can tell you what I said to her. I literally pulled up the article and posted it. I was like, it says here, they convinced them to pay a small fee to get the cash. Unfortunately, a lot of unsurprising victims truly believe they can get thousands of dollars in return for a fee, even though Cash App giveaway that's not how it works, right? And I was like, you have been reported, you have been flagged, and you are going to be blocked. This is rude and awful to do to people this time of year, especially. I do not need your money, so I'm not silly enough to fall for this, but someone else might be. Stop this crap. If you want to give away money to people, then donate it to a nonprofit, but this is awful and wrong. And they commented back, bet. All I know is that I don't scam in my life. I called you on video to believe I am not a scam. This is all online listed as a scam. Stop trying to convince me it's not going to work. Again, you better change the name because I'm getting ready to report all this, right? No, you don't have to deposit anything. I will teach you to set your she was going to teach me to set some settings differently. I said, if you have not realized already that I'm not going to fall for this bullshit, I should not have to even talk to you anymore. I was like, stop it. Just stop it. This is wrong. The world is already an ugly enough place. Why are you adding to it by doing this kind of nonsense, right? Then this morning, I wake up to a message in my business account for Pure Romance on my business email. It says, good morning. I would like to order. I get those people that got my email, know how to order. I said, good morning. I'd love to help you. Are you shopping for a party? And she said, Good morning. Thanks for getting back to me. I must apologize for not getting back to you in a timely manner. We've seen this. It's like an order for everything. And here's what she says. I would like to send the money up front to you even before you commence with the order via money order or certified check. Before you order the products from me, because I am not a computer expert and thereby do not have credit card to do the order myself online, but I was told I could through a rep. Kindly email me back with the total amount, your full name and mailing address, where your payment could be issued to in a timely manner for your phone number to be needed for easy contact. And it gives me like all of this information, right? And we've seen this because other girls are falling for it. And what they do is they send you that bogus check. It bounces. They send you more than what they owe you. They ask you to send it back to them like via money. They don't have PayPal or money order or any of that stuff until it's time for you to give them that money back, right? And I sat back to her. I said, "You are a scam." I was like, "You are a scam artist. I have seen this order and this line of bullshit many times. I'm sorry, it's just bullshit. I'm calling it what it is today, y'all. Please stop trying to take advantage of people. The world is ugly and has loads of nonsense going on. Stop adding to it. Be a better human." And I'm going to encourage you all. This is my message today. Be a better human. Be better. Holy shit. How hard is it to do the right thing? Right? You want to be able to buy Christmas for your family? Go to work or do something to earn the money, be a Christmas, whatever it might be. I'm not up here soapboxing about like, everybody needs to go find. That's not my job. It's not my job. What I'm saying is that if you are choosing not to work, but to send messages like this to people on the internet or to promise people Cash App money or whatever that other line of crap is people are doing to scam people out of money, stop it. Stop it. I talk about the power of one, right? The power of one is like one person can't change the world, but I can change the world for one person. You know, that works opposite way too, right? That works the opposite way too. But I'm going to tell you what, the negative power of one is so huge. Because think about this. Think about if you go to the not convenience store, but you go to a fast food, go to Starbucks, right? And you're in Starbucks line, you're having a kind of a morning, and you're in Starbucks line thinking about what you're going to order. You place your order, you get to the window, and they tell you at the window, the person in front of you has paid for your coffee. They told you to have a very blessed and beautiful day. Now, you can do one of a couple things. Number one, you can be like, "That is awesome. Thank you so much." And you pay for the person behind you, or it stops with you. Either way, because some people don't have the money to pay it forward to like the $50 order behind them, right? And I've been there. And I always fucking ask when I can't make that last order. I'll use a credit card most of the time and do it anyhow. But here's what I'm going to tell you. How many people, number one, go straight to the internet and post about it? OMG, the most amazing thing just happened to me. Or it puts a smile on their face, right? Or it moves forward and you tell people about it. And you're like, "That was so cool today. We had to pay it forward." And it affects so many people, right? But think about how when someone gets scammed out of money or someone gets scammed, how miserable that person stays. Not just because sometimes it like something good will raise that vibration for the moment, right? And it makes the day a little bit better. But then, life happens. But when something negative happens, you can stay in that net. You don't even know. People are already dealing with so much negativity, right? That power of the negative works too, right? Because it ruins their whole day. Then it makes them yell at their coworkers and their boss. And then their boss had a shit day because they came to work in a crappy mood, or their coworkers did, or the customer they had to wait on. So stop contributing to the negative energy in this world. Please, please, please. I'm asking this as like I'm almost begging you to work to be better people, right? And I'm begging you to do that because it matters, right? And here's the thing. If you're thinking to yourself, how do I become a better person, right? You're already on the right track. Because if you think that you need to change, you probably do. Okay. And the thing is, it starts with you, right? It starts with you. Number one, be nicer to yourself. Because I'm going to tell you what, nobody out here scamming is nice to themselves. They're living with guilt and all. They have to be. They have to be. Whether they may be like, overcompensating and covered up, but internally they're struggling. And I'm going to tell you, stop it. Just be better. Like, be nicer to yourself. And in every instance, say, would I want this done to me? If I was on the receiving end of that, how would it make me feel? And if it's not making you feel good, then don't do it. Now, I am not saying that people don't have to give bad news. I've had to let people go from jobs. I've had to have disciplinary talks with people who have been my subordinates. There's days when and like kids and things, you have to be able to. I'm not saying that I don't want to get yelled at, so I won't yell at anybody. Here's what I'm saying. There's a way to correct people. There's a way to even disagree with people in a way which is respectful and polite and does not mean to put anybody in a crappy mood, right? Now, here's the thing. We all have our moments. But if you intentionally go out trying to, number one, scam people out of something or do something just for the fact of doing it, right? Because a lot of people just nasty for the fact of being nasty. Like, why do you need to get in that person's business, right? And I don't use the term Karens because I think that that's rude. There's a lot of nice ladies out there named Karen. And I don't use a generic name for an ass hat. I just call an ass hat is what it is. And I have had moments when I've been in restaurants and I've been in places of business where I have flipped my lid. But normally I feel like they started it. Like they have been nasty. And I'm like, why are you being nasty? I'm here to spend money with you. And you're being ugly. It doesn't make any sense to me. But seeing things like this on the internet, y'all, it just rocked my core the last 2 days to have that much come at me for scams. And, I just thought, like, there's somebody out here falling for this. There is somebody out here who is spending their last $100 trying to get this $3,000 that's never going to appear in their Cash App. Or someone's get access to their bank account. Or there's somebody who swipes their card at Target, right? And then the next thing you know, it's on the news that 60,000 people's stuff has gotten stolen from Target. Please, y'all, if you're a part of these nonsensical things, please stop. Just stop it, right? And I'm guessing that nobody who's part of those things is watching Tammy live on the internet. I would think that, like attracts like, and I am not a scam artist, so they don't, they're not attracted to me in that way to come watch a live to be telling them, like, don't be a douche and do better. But if you know people, right, don't let them just say something. It takes a village. And until we all start moving in the direction of raising our vibration and not being scam artists and trying to do better by our fellow mankind, this world is going to continue to go, right? It really is. And today I'm like, I put my shirt on, in kindness we trust. Because if you're being kind to someone, at no time are you trying to take advantage of them. Just being honest, you're not. If you are truly being kind, right? If you are from your core trying to be a good, kind person. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. It is the holiday. We're in the holiday season, right? It is November. We are going to do 30 days of gratitude in the Party with Tammy group. I'm probably going to drop it here as well. We are going to pay it forward this month. That's what I'm going to do as much as possible. I am going to try to every day to make somebody smile. And I am going to stay in an attitude of gratitude because it raises vibration and it makes everything better. So on that note, thank you for tuning into my Tammy Talk today. Do not fall for these scams. Nobody is going to give you $3,000 in Cash App, y'all. Nobody. And I want you to look at the person who's offering that timeline and tell me where they're balling to just give $3,000 away. Especially when one week you hear them complaining about the Cash App or the child credit app not getting to their account or not having money for this or not having money for that. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they're going to randomly message you $3,000 just because they want to give it away. Does that make any sense to anybody? I don't care if you're 18 looking at this or you're 80. Please, y'all know better. You know better. Stop falling for this stuff. Start shutting these accounts down. I love each and every one of you. I hope that you have a beautifully blessed day. Today is day one, and the attitude of gratitude today is name a smell that you are grateful for. So I'm going to tell you, it was funny because I posted that in my group, and the first three smells were like exactly my smells. The first one was apple spice. I love apples and cloves and anything that smells like an apple pie baking this time of year. Even like my Scentsy stuff that I got from Ashley is apple, caramel apple, and apple pie. That's one of my favorite smells. The second one, cinnamon. I love like cinnamon cookies and cinnamon snickerdoodles and all the things. That was the second one somebody guessed. And then Jackie, if she's still watching, she said pine sol and bleach. And funny enough, like pine sol, my sister and I will both tell you this. Like my mom was a pine sol cleaner. Like the house wasn't clean unless it smelled like pine sol and a candle, right? And so when I smell pine sol, it definitely takes me back to Saturday morning listening to Tanya Tucker, cleaning my entire house with my mom, and it brings back such great memories. So those are three of my favorite smells. But I also, this time of year, that's the smells you think of. But I also love the smell of fresh cut grass in the spring, when it has like almost the smell of like just clean grass, maybe a few like spring onions that got cut up, all of that kind of like summer spring smell. That also makes me like very happy. So on that note, have a wonderful, blessed Monday. Go out, be grateful for something, be a better person. Don't scam people and don't fall for scams. That's what our message is today. So on that note, have a beautifully blessed week, and I will talk to you all very soon. Thanks, y'all. Bye.